Japan will eventually cease to exist if it fails to slow its declining birth rate, which could undermine the country's social safety net and economy, a government advisor said. If we continue like this country will disappear, Masako Mori, an assistant to the Japanese government's prime minister, said in an interview in Tokyo. The announcement comes after Japan announced on February 28 that the number of babies born last year had slipped to a record low. She added that if nothing is done, the social security system will collapse, industrial and economic strength will decline, and the self-defense forces will not have enough recruits to protect the country, while it will be very difficult to reverse the downward trend now because of the decline in the number of women of childbearing age. The government must do what it can to slow the plunge and help mitigate the damage. Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida pledged in January to address the country's declining birth rate by submitting a plan to double the budget for child-related policies by June, but critics argue that throwing money at families with children is not enough to solve the problem. A paper by the government's gender equality team says sweeping reforms are needed, including reducing the burden of child rearing on women and making it easier for them to enter the workforce after giving birth. And a heavyweight lawmaker from Japan's ruling party said in a television program broadcast Sunday that this part of the policy budget should be paid for by government bonds. I think it's perfectly reasonable to consider paying for it with government bond, the LDP lawmaker Hiroshi Seko said. In Tokyo, Hiroshi Seko, who currently serves as Secretary General of the LDP's upper house, said there needs to be a discussion on whether to fund the policy with government bonds, taxes, insurance plans, or a combination of different sources, but added that funding through the issuance of government bonds should be allowed.